right, guys, Friday workout, got a good one for you. Warm up, we're gonna start with 30 single unders, just regular jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope, you're gonna just do line hops, just gonna hop back and forth over a line, just get some blood flowing. Then we're gonna go with 6 walkouts with an extension. So normal walkout, but the extension is just that you're basically gonna try to keep walking as far as you can without hyperextending. No push-up, you're welcome. Coach Steph is so nice with this warm-up. And walk out. 6 of those, okay? Take your time, it's just a warm-up. Then we'll get to our 10 shoulder taps. So you'll be in that push-up position again. Tap each shoulder. It's gonna be 10 aside, and then 12 air squats, Ma. So you're gonna do 6 of them normal air squats, and then 6 squat jumps, okay? So at the top, you just push through a little bit. The squat itself doesn't change at all. Just at the top, you push through, leave the ground a little bit. You get a little extra glute contraction there. And then after your 2 rounds of that, you're gonna grab PVC pipe, hit your pass throughs, crazy eights, all that good stuff. If you don't have a PVC pipe, you can use something like your jump rope or, I don't know, a broomsticks. You got something at home. All right, skill and strength next. All right, skill and strength time. We're gonna hit some side bends first. So Ma's gonna do those. She's loaded to one side. She leans towards that side. We're not trying to 1 rep max our side bend here. She's just keeping the kettlebell close. So she's actually getting some good mobility because we don't do a ton of lateral movement like that. So she's loosening up a lot of those muscles through her core, but obviously, yes, also strengthening them similar to doing like a suitcase carry. Take your time with these. Make sure you're breathing through them. Don't keep your core too tight so that you can get a good range of motion. From that, you can ideally use like a kettlebell to do your Jefferson curl. Anyways. You can, if you have flexible hamstrings, you'll stand on the edge of something just to get a little extra drop. All right, knees are still unlocked, soft, and then it's basically the ugliest deadlift you've ever seen. You start, chin goes down, vertebrae by vertebrae. You go all the way down. See how her lower back doesn't really round too much? That's not necessarily a good thing. It's because she's super strong. She's got a lot of big muscles in here, but the spine still needs to be flexible, okay? So if one day something happens to where she gets pushed out of this normal range of motion for her, she could be susceptible for injury. So we want to be strong, but we need to be flexible too. Take your time with it. You see how slow she's doing them. What do we got on there? I got 4 by 10. That's more because I just thought you guys were going to go too fast or too light. You don't have to go super heavy, but just go nice and slow, all right? Workout coming next. All right, got a good little workout coming for you guys today. 22, 16, 10, okay? Those will be each, which will make more sense in a second. Step-ups, bent over row, and single arm shoulder to overhead. So your step-ups will be 22 each. Bent over row, 22 of them. And then single arm shoulder to overhead, 22 of them each. All right, so for your step-up, put your foot, obviously varying heights on the boxes that you're using or things you're using to step up on. Make sure you're using something safe. Get that whole foot on the box so that you can drive through the midfoot safely and easily. If the whole foot is not on the box, the heel's not on the box, you definitely can't drive through it and get those glutes activated. Just remember this is 22 total, 16 total, 10 total when you get to it. Then you're bent over row. Ma's gonna do, are these single arm? Shoo! If you have one, it's going to be 22 each. If you got 2, you can go 22 total. All right, either way, he's going to do 22 an arm. We've done these bent over rows a few times now. Back flat, hamstrings will be nice and stretched. Pinch that shoulder blade back. She's pulling slightly back more towards her hip, okay? Then her single arm shoulder to overhead, she's gonna rack that, elbows in tight, palms always faced in towards the head. As she's driving back, and again, keeping the palm faced in towards the head so we can keep the shoulder screwed in nice and tight, externally rotated. Again, that's going to be 22 each, step-ups, 22 each, bent over row, 22 each, single arm shoulder overhead, then 16, 16, 16, 10, 10, 10. Shut it down, easy day, write your scores, follow us, like us, we need it. The corona times are tough, hang in there, sayonara.